Now, so the Johannesburg High Court has found 7 Chinese nationals guilty of human trafficking, kidnapping and labor law violations. They were arrested in 2019 after over 90 illegal foreigners, half of them children, were found working at a factory in Village Deep. Ziniko Mhlaba has that report.
The justice system has finally caught up with 7 factory owners who subjected their employees to appalling working conditions over 5 years after their arrest. Staff were forced to work 7 days a week and were paid just over 400 rands over a 7-day period. They were also forced to use toilets that don't flush. The acting judge found that the group failed to clear their names.
I have before me direct evidence of the complainants and that of the inspectors from the Department of Employment and Labour and the police as well. Accused 2 up to 7 did not testify in their own defense. The only defense evidence before court is that of accused 1 and his defense witnesses, and the court rejects his evidence.
The judge says the factory owners took advantage of vulnerable people.
I therefore conclude that the state proved its case beyond a reasonable doubt. The following factors demonstrate beyond a reasonable doubt that these foreign nationals were employed solely for labor exploitation. 1, they worked from Monday to Sunday. 2, they worked very long hours from 7 a.m. until 6 a.m. 3, they were paid below the minimum wage as legislated to in South Africa. And 4, they would work overtime and only be paid 10 rand per hour.
Some of the accused who were out on bail before being convicted are now back behind bars.
It was important for the state to raise the issue that it can now not be business as usual. The accused have been found guilty, and some of the offences they were convicted of attract a minimum sentence of life imprisonment. And therefore, that on its own is incentive enough for them to try and evade the final process of this case.
The NPA asked the court not to take any chances.
We were prompted by the fact that 2 of the accused persons, accused 2 and 7, already tried to evade trial, and hence their bail was cancelled and they were kept in custody up until this stage. One of them was apprehended at the Libombo border and the other one at OR Tambo, trying to flee from justice.
The court also heard that all employees from Malawi had no formal education or documentation to be in the country. The matter will be back in court next week. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziniko Mhlaba in Johannesburg.